Hi guys. Yeah, it's been a while, maybe like a year or two, something like that. Yep, I'm back with a different channel. So yeah, it's just kind of weird for me. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about, why I was gone for so long and why I'm kind of making this comeback a little bit. Not a huge comeback, but like kind of like a mini comeback. So yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna like just be talking about why I was gone, what I was up to, and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna see what's the first thing here. All right, first, why was I gone? One, I was busy with school. I was very busy with school. Like we were like getting towards like the end of the year, and I had to like do all these tests and everything, and I just kind of didn't have time to do videos. I was too focused on that, which is good, but I was just still like I couldn't like fit everything in. So that's one reason why I was gone. I was busy with school. Two, I kind of ventured more like during the summer into my like acting and singing. Like I did a lot of like acting last year. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was like in like two shows. One was just like a regular play, and then two was like a musical. And musicals, they are way bigger, they take longer. So I was in a musical, and that just took like a lot, like almost like kind of like 3 months, kind of. So that was a big thing. So and during the summer, I kind of took some voice lessons, even though I'm already a pretty good singer. I'm not trying to be like whatever, but even though I'm a pretty good singer, I just took some voice lessons to kind of get some more input, and it's helped. Like I'm still taking them actually. I didn't plan on it, but it just kind of went that way. So I'm definitely taking more voice lessons. Still right now, I'm still doing that. Um, Fun things I did. I took a trip to Chicago. I've been to Chicago multiple times in Illinois, but it was fun. I went to go see people there. I went to go see my family. Obviously, ate some pretty good food. Chicago got that good food. And then, went to go see some stuff. Stayed there for a few days. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun. Me and my family had tons of fun there. So the Chicago trip was like a success. Um, what else did I do? I went to go see Wicked for Good. Yes, I did. I'm a Wicked fan. Okay, hashtag Wicked or whatever. But yes, I went to go see Wicked for Good. Loved it. It was awesome. I think it's just as good as the first one. They were equally as good, in my opinion. And it was great. Yeah, I went to go see that. So that was another fun thing I did. It was definitely like more like I love watching movies all the time, so it's definitely more like emotional, definitely. But it was like I'm not really a crier or whatever, but it was still really fun. And it was emotional too. So yeah. Yeah. All right. Another fun thing I did was this isn't really a fun thing, but like well, it's fun, but like it's not really like an activity or thing. I turned 15. Yay! Yeah, I turned 15. Had a great birthday. Um, I guess specific details is like for my birthday, I got like a cake that, like I said, had like a Hollywood star on it. It was pretty cool. I think it was pretty cool. And then like celebrated with my family, did stuff like that. It wasn't as big as my past birthdays before, but it was still pretty fun. We went to like the park. We stayed in a hotel for a few days. I mean, I know that already kind of probably sounds big, but usually we do a lot more bigger stuff. So, that was just a big thing. And then, all right, next thing is, before I get to some more fun stuff, yeah, sorry guys I haven't been around in a while. Just, like, let me know what other fun stuff you want me to do. I know, like, you guys probably, like, where she went, where she go, or whatever. I've just been really busy, honestly. But I think I'm finally, like, having time to just take my own time with doing stuff. Don't mind the noise. So, yeah, just let me know what fun stuff you guys want me to do. If you want to see a part two to my old videos I did. So, definitely going to be trying to bring some of those back. So, yeah. Alright, like I said, before I get to the fun things, another thing is why I wanted to come back. I truly just miss, like, doing these videos. I didn't do a ton, but they were really fun to do every once in a while. And I had some of my family on there, and it was just fun to do these, like, some, like, challenges, like that spicy challenge I did with my brother. and then also like a video I did with my mom. We kind of did like a talk. So, and she has a channel too. Go check her out. Shan Danny Lee, Shan Danny Lee, Shan Danny Lee. So go check her out too. And yeah, I just miss being on camera. You know, even though like I said, sometimes I get nervous. I missed it. So I definitely want to come back, and I like had nothing else really going on. So I just thought I could do that. And another reason is like I have more free time. I've definitely, it's been a kind of a tough year so far. It hasn't been too bad, but it's been like, like this year, I'm a sophomore, tried out for like the first play, didn't get in, but it is what it is. Then there was another play, but I didn't really want to be a part of it just because it's kind of more of it's not a huge play, so I didn't really want to be a part of it. I just kind of wanted, during that time, I kind of wanted to do like other stuff, like, just some other stuff that I want to take care of. And then there was a play that I literally like just like a few days ago tried out for. I've been practicing for a while. Unfortunately, I didn't get in. It happens. It's like you can like be upset, but like in a way like that's a part of acting, getting rejected. If you're just told, you're going to get told no a lot. So I think sometimes, even though you are really sad that you didn't get in and you're like in your school and you didn't get in, it's like also a good lesson for like out there in like the real world. Like, it's not a lot of yes, it's no a lot at first. So it happens. So it just happens. And I also, this year, I was like, don't walk in the video I'm filming. And then be careful, or she's gonna make my thing fall. That's my sister. Close the door. She's annoying, man. Okay, alright. And then, yeah, so, sorry, where was I? Alright, I got it. Okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah, but I did do a lot of fun things. Like, last year, like, when I was in the musical, we went to, like, perform at, like, this big theater, and it was lots of fun. It was like a real live show. I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. And it had lights and everything, so that was really cool. Whole stage, took a few pictures with my friends, my theater friends. And then yeah, and then I did some other auditions, like I did one for like to sing at this, like it was like a big thing, kind of like a statewide thing. Unfortunately, I didn't get picked, but it's okay. I kind of just like got back into choir. I did choir like through all elementary and like 2 years in middle school. But the first year I didn't do it. I did band, but after that I did for 2 years. And I didn't really want to do it when I got to high school, but I kind of like a lot of people encouraged me to kind of come back to it. So that definitely, I'm back in it, and that's definitely helped me because it's like if I'm not in the plays or whatever, I got choir. That's just so much fun. I love singing. I've been singing since I was a little kid, so even though I didn't really mention that before in my other videos, but yeah, I'm just so happy to be in choir. I really am. It's just so much fun. So yeah. All right, now fun things. Fun things that happened this year, so kind of recent too. I got my permit. Yay, yes, passed on the first try. Everybody's always like, oh, the permit test is hard or whatever. And when I took it, I actually thought it was a tiny bit harder than I expected, but I passed on the first try, so yeah, that was so much fun. I got my permit, and I've been learning how to drive recently. It's so much fun. It's a little bit hard at first. I was a little bit scared, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't really scared before, but when I took, like, driver's ed, I'll get into that a little bit, but I took driver's ed, and it's just, like, when we were in there, just, like, it really taught me you have to really be safe in driving because you could really, like, get hurt, and it's not as safe as you think. You can't you can't be like reckless with the wheel and everything. So I was just being really extra like cautious, but you can't be too cautious because that can also get you in trouble too. Like if you're going too slow, you can cause a problem. So it's been fun. The last time I went, it was much fun. I finally got to go on the road. I was like, whoa, this is kind of fun. My dad was like, oh yeah, go on the road. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yes. And then I kept going, and I just like, I was going at speed, and I didn't even know I was going a little bit faster. Like I didn't like usually I'm going like kind of slow, but I didn't know that I was even going faster. But I just kept going, and I just felt free for the first time. I'm literally serious. Like I just felt like so much fun. So that was like the first time I had fun during driving. Because other times have been kind of hard, but that was fun. All right. Drive. So I talked about Driver's Ed. Oh man, Driver's Ed. Man, that's what I did when I wasn't in one of the shows that I didn't want to be a part of. Not really. Not like okay. Let me get back to that. I didn't like not want to be a part of it, but I just kind of wanted to like, since it wasn't really like a big show, I just wanted to do something else in the meantime. So I was doing Driver's Ed. Man, like it was like so long. It was so long. It definitely helped me learn stuff, but it was just so long. Like there were a few people in my class, wasn't too many people. I didn't mind that, but it was just so long hours. After school for so many hours, I had to like fit in so many things, racing back and forth to go to other places and important things for school like choir and stuff, choir concerts. It was just like so much. We had to fill out all this information like in our books. It definitely helped still. Download these apps that helped us. Watch all these videos. Like it was just very intense, and I was just like so like phasing out. But it definitely helped me. So yeah, even though it was very long and everything, and just a tiny bit boring, it just like it did help. So I'm glad I took it because we had to get like 30 hours, man. I'm so glad I'm done. Like I'm so glad I passed the perma test on the first try. Passing was definitely worth it. All of that Driver's Ed was, it was just worth it. So yeah. And then another fun thing, just like a fun little fact. I have a cat. I don't know if you guys knew. His name's Dash, and we got him on Halloween. So like, we're in like December now. So like 2 months ago on Halloween, I was like, hey, Mom, Dad, everybody, is this like the second year we've had Dash? So I was like, yeah. So that's just like another fun fact. I love Dash. He's so cute. So yeah. And yeah, that is it. So yeah, I just like one more time, guys. Sorry I haven't really been around. It's just been a while. I've been really busy. I'm gonna try and do like more that I can. And I really hope you guys encourage other people to watch the video because I am back. And I miss doing this, so I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and yeah, stuff like that. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.